time for part 2 of Death's Mask. Now, this does not look easy. We're in a tundra environment, but our mechs aren't really built heat heavy, except for maybe the archer, which we're not really using. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. We're going to bring our standard 210-ton loadout, which is the Blackjack, the Wolverine, the Marauder, and the Mirage. We're going to put OBG into the Mirage. We are going to put Archangel into the Marauder. We will put Shades into the Wolvie, and we will put Pigeon into the Blackjack. Okay. I'm not gonna put. I should put Medusa into the Blackjack, and that gives us some damage, some defense. So, all right. So with all that said, we are at 210 tons. This is part 2 of Death's Mask. We are into a battle in the tundra. I really wonder what would have happened if we'd gone the other direction in the Flashpoint before this, when it comes from the Rim, if we had decided not to take their contract. I really kind of want to go back and do it and see what happens. I'm always curious about the branching parts of the decision tree and see what happens. And also kind of wonder how they're going to kill somebody after Death's Mask, because so far it's happened a lot. After missions, people just fucking die. So, Death's Mask Part 2, we have tracked an incoming force of inheritor vehicles coming towards the cache we just captured. We need time to recover the goods stored in that base, so we may need you to deploy your units and stop that mechanized force. Otherwise, their ground pounders will make quick work of our operatives inside the depot. We've already located the mech you're after, but it has been stored and it is inoperational. So, let's go!
Interface initiated.
Alright. Let's go see what we can find here, boys. Alright.
Enemy detected.
So, we found vehicle, 80-ton vehicle, 60-ton vehicle, 80-ton, 80-ton, 60-ton. Alright, so we're going this way first. Bring up the Marauder, bring up these guys. Get ready.
Location confirmed.
To take down some vehicles fast and hard.
Commander.
Alright, so the Wolverine is first up. He can get line of sight. Go.
Moving out.
And you're not, oh, that's a triple PPC Shrek carrier.
Firing a full salvo.
Alright, sandblast our way to the front of that bad boy. Alright. Well, you can't do much. So we'll go ahead and run you in here. All the defense you can muster.
Engaging target.
And make it unhappy. Alright.
Commander.
I'm gonna let you wait. Oh god. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
So we'll bring the Marauder up.
I await your command.
And try to take that bad boy down. Let's go here.
Acknowledged.
Alright, one down. It's kind of scary when they say
Bye-bye.
first platoon, because you know there's going to be a second platoon. You know what I mean? And maybe a third platoon or a fourth platoon. Alright.
Aye, aye.
So let's stay away from that edge.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, this guy is going to move up. I'm sure it's another Shrek PPC. Alright, he did not get line of sight. That's good. Alright, so we got this guy right here. That's the another 80-tonner. What is this guy? Oh, I can't see it yet. Okay. That's the Wolfie, that's why. Okay. You're not going to do anything yet, buddy. Alright, can you get close? You can get close. Let's go ahead and bring you right in. Can you get into a side? You can't get into a side. Do that. And that's an AC-20 Demolisher. Alright, go.
All weapons committed.
You almost took it out.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. You're gonna get a shot on that guy. Alright. What is this? That's an Inferno carrier. Let's go ahead and precision strike that Inferno carrier. Try to take out the front.
Roger that.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, the Blackjack will do its best to finish that bad boy off. Where's the damage? It's all over the place. Your best place is therefore here. And send. Got him. Nice. Nice, nice.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
And
I've got eyes on hostile
of
reinforcements.
course, see?
Heading your way.
Second platoon! Told you!
I'm your spaniel.
Alright. Oh, crap. You don't have a shot. Oh, you do have a shot. Good. Alright. Get in there.
I'm walking here.
And... kill it.
Got it, Commander.
Nice. Alright. I don't know where second platoon is, but it's coming for
The
us.
vehicle is trashed.
Alright. So that's second platoon. This is the rest of first platoon over here. Alright. So... here is second platoon with a 60-ton vehicle, 60-ton, 60-ton, 60-ton. Bet that's fucking
Commander.
4 Infernos is what that is. Bet you money. Alright, this guy here. Let's go.
Roger that.
That is a large laser and 2 Infernos on a Bulldog. Sure.
All weapons, go.
Alright. Sandblast that side pretty well. Alright, so we're not going to give these guys line of sight. So we're going to let you go ahead and wait. And we're going to get you up into some cover. And take a shot on the side here. Let's go ahead and precision that. And try to get it down.
All weapons are go.
Nice, nice, nice. Alright, first platoon, out.
Vehicle down.
Alright. And we are not going to bring you anywhere that they can see you. This looks like a really good place to hide.
I'm here.
Let's get you up closer.
I'll race ya.
So we don't know how these guys are going to try to get up here. So they're down here. There's like they're going to go. There's a road right here. It looks like they're going to try to
Yes,
get to.
Commander.
So we should be fine to stay. All of us can stay right up here behind this.
Roger that.
Oh, yeah, she had central lock. It would have been useful. Okay.
Ready for orders.
And bring you up.
Understood. Moving fast.
And everybody's just going to wait for these things to come up here. You're going to try to walk straight up the side of the mountain, which I hear is
Order.
super effective. Alright. Let's bring you up. That's probably as good as it's going to get. Where do you want to go here? Nope, that's your spot, huh? Actually, let's let
Commander.
the fire starter go first. Alright, he can get in here. Alright, what do you got? Bulldog with some Infernos, AC-5, AC-2 Demolisher, an Inferno Carrier, and another Bulldog. So this is going to be your choice. Pretty good Sandblast. Pretty good, pretty good.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. So if I was to shoot from here, I'd have 85s on these guys. So let's do that. Fire.
Given them everything I've got.
Get that Inferno down quickly.
Orders.
Alright.
Lifting off.
That should do it for him.
Copy that.
Good, good, good. Well done, well done.
And stay down.
Alright. Here comes a Bulldog up to lay into OBG.
Waiting
And
for orders.
you have one shot, huh? Alright, one shot it is. And it goes into the side at 97.
Punching all the buttons.
Oh, he didn't go down! That's not good. Here comes some bad stuff. Bad stuff, bad stuff, bad stuff. Yep. Alright.
Orders.
let's go ahead and... Where is the damage on this? On that side right there. So, how good a chance? 85s are good enough.
Good to go.
And take him down.
Good to go.
Question is third platoon coming?
Reporting. Vehicle
Alright, so you can step on a side of a bulldog or a bulldog. So let's go back here and step on this one.
Engaging physical attack.
Nice, nice, nice. That 105 damage really comes in handy against vehicles.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Waiting for
Alright.
orders.
Now you have to precision shot this guy. Slow him down. And into the side. Ah, nice, nice, nice. I didn't think that was going to kill him.
That one's gone.
Alright. Takes care of the final inheritor forces. Good work.
Mission successful.
Alright. That is part 2 of Death's Mass. Complete. Really quickly, too. Alright. So I guess we'll move on to part 3 if there is one. Let's see what it says. 776,000 C-bills for the kills. Blackjack had a good day. It's an AC-5 with some stability damage. Bunch of ammo. So I guess we'll take... These guys are worth 120. This AC-20 is worth 180, so we'll take that. Mainly for selling purposes. Alrighty. Let's see what's happening now. So the squad worked pretty well, and I mean, vehicles we're really good at killing vehicles because we've done a lot of escorts and really gotten that process down. And having 105 melee fire starter really helps. So, Death's Mass Part 2. Well, the Eye and its mech warriors were quick to leave the planet after we secured that facility. I wonder what else they picked out of the Inheritors' cache that they left the stealth assassin for us. Well, it's a definite lost tech valuable find. Records indicate this was a prototype battle mech made by Maltech's Corps during the Star League in Holovid Productions. It even includes a prototype sword. However, it is missing the original stealth tech, with them being replaced by an ECM jammer. While less advanced than the original lost tech, it makes it impossible for targeting systems to work unless it's sensor locked, but it can still be hit with physical attacks, and once it attacks, it will lose its cloak. Okay, so it's a standard ECM. From what we've directly seen during combat, it's capable of sneaking and delivering a nasty hit, but it's very vulnerable when caught exposed. This is an infiltrator and hunter-killer like the Inner Sphere hasn't seen since the days of the long-gone Exterminator battle mech. Sorry to interrupt you, but we are receiving a call with Interstellar Expeditions authentication. It appears Lord Colossus wants to talk to us again. Hello? Hello? Pick up the receiver. Anyone home? Ah, here we go. Ah, Professor Bamboo's back. Yeah, the one and only. Commander, I apologize for not being able to reach you sooner, but I was not expecting that you'd follow me to Seba, and I only noticed your presence after you captured the Inheritor cache. I understand you'll have questions about what happened, and I'll try to answer them to your satisfaction. Commander, I went to that world because for the past several months, IE had received strange reports of those ghost mechs. While the intelligence services of the successor states consider those reports as supernatural folklore, IE follows the most promising leads. On this case, I was able to hit the jackpot, since I was able to locate these ghosts and determine that the Inheritors were operating them. That entire ghost lance that appeared before you took off, they were shooting at the Inheritors as well. Well, they weren't really, the Inheritors were dead. For those, your guess is as good as mine, Commander. I could tell you a number of weird theories I've heard over the years, but they're not the most important issue I found on that planet. From what I was able to determine, the assassin was stolen from a Maltech's warehouse on Ara more than 2 centuries ago, likely by one of the successor states. Afterwards, there are no records of it until the present day, so I have no idea how the Inheritors got it. As for the battle mech, after IE paid me for their salvage fee, they took possession of it, so I'm ignorant of its current fate. That's due to Lord Corrosus. The old fool had been collecting reports of pox outbreaks throughout the entire periphery, till I noticed there was a correlation in the locations of the disease and the appearance of the ghost battle mechs. As I traveled from Mirai to Johnson's Reef to confirm this theory, I noticed something disturbing about the plague reports. The mortality rate is greater than before, but the official reports still use the older numbers. Likely Comstar or the local governments are keeping a lid on it to prevent panic. Panic? About what? Pox outbreaks have occurred for centuries since this region was colonized. The virus mutates periodically like the common flu, so a higher mortality rate isn't unheard of. Fear that the situation is getting out of control. Months ago, I managed to slip inside the inheritor base that you just raided while I was looking for the ghost. What I found there horrified me enough to leave immediately for Johnson's Reef, although it was already too late for me. Drop the suspense, will you? We're not one of your gullible readers that believe all that unsubstantiated prose you call science. Too late for what? Very well. The epidemic that is ravaging this planet and has spread to the rest of the periphery is not a natural mutation of the common pox virus, but a Taurian bioweapon dating back to the Reunification War, named Death's Mask by its creators and designed as a desperate measure to stop the invading SLDF legions. By the Chancellor's beard! Why do I suddenly feel the need to wash both my hands, even the artificial one, after examining that stealth mech? That's not surprising. The Taurian Concordat tried nearly everything during the war to stop the invasion, from kamikaze dropships to using their own civilians as human shields. Remember that they never signed the Ares Conventions. And eventually, as the SLDF finally reached and invaded the Hyades cluster, the Taurians came to their senses and realized it was only a matter of time before their defeat, and that releasing the bioweapon would only cause pointless and countless civilian deaths among their own population. But as a safety measure, in case it was needed in the future and to hide it from the Star League, they sent their research and existing samples of the Death's Mask to a secret cryogenic installation in the deep periphery, where it remained for centuries, until the inheritors accidentally stumbled upon it. What I discovered in the base you captured was that they had recovered still intact samples of that bioweapon, already weaponized and ready to deploy against their enemies by using the stealth mechs to make controlled releases that couldn't be traced back to them. However, the inheritors were ignorant of the mutagenic nature of the Death's Mask, which quickly mutated into several strains when released into the environment, as it was designed to do so, making it almost impossible to contain it. When I discovered this, I went to Johnson's Reef to try to stop it, but it was already too late. But what about us? Are we in danger? Because I'm feeling the need to douse myself in mech coolant fluid. I contracted the disease somewhere on the way, and after Johnson's Reef, I barely survived its effects. Pretty much everyone who has been in contact with the inheritors has had a chance to be exposed to the Death's Mask bioweapon. And after you raided that base, that includes you and everyone in your company, I'm sorry to say. Son, bitch, they gave us the COVID. If this is true, we need to impose quarantine immediately, as well as a Class 3 decontamination on the entire company and ship, Commander. We might limit casualties if we prepare, although it's likely that we're too late. Commander, it's too late for not just your company, but everyone in this system and possibly the whole periphery. They spread the epidemic, and now the local authorities are currently overwhelmed by the spread of the pox outbreak. With riots occurring here on other worlds, it's only a matter of time until the situation further escalates. What about medicine? You survived, so there has to be something that works against the bioweapon. I survived through luck, not medicine. The inheritors knew the weapon was developed from the periphery pox, so they stocked up on the antivirals, but they are mostly ineffective against the Death's Mask, as many have tried them already without much success. With the current crisis, the antiviral's value on the black market has skyrocketed, and the Eye saw a big opportunity because they knew it housed the inheritors' antiviral stockpile. At the current rates, the Eye is going to make a fortune selling them due to the increased panic. This explains why the inheritors guarded it so well. It was their only defense against the bioweapon they unleashed. It is well deserved that those idiots are also going to be hit hard by the bioweapon due to their own stupid actions, and now they have no protection against it. Indeed, although in this case a better retribution is at hand, since I know the location of the inheritor leader behind the Death's Mask attacks, and I'd like to hire your company to bring him to justice. Even better, if we use their own battle mech against them as punishment for reviving such a terror weapon and exposing us to all to it, the price for all of this will be thousands or even millions of victims all over the periphery and inner sphere. I prefer not to consider right now the price of victims just now. What do you think, Commander? Should we hunt down the inheritor leader responsible for this atrocity, or stand down for quarantine and medical recovery? Fuck that, we're going after his fucker. glad you decided so, Commander. These people are about to commit genocide, and they deserve to be punished for their criminal actions. I'll send you their coordinates when you're ready. Alright, so Deathmask Part 3 will commence now. Alright, we're going to go 315 for the eye. Look at that. We're already moving up to back into the not as hated, being the minus 39 disliked category. And ATC has gone all the way down from like to indifferent. Alright, so we have an assassin that we're going to have to bring with us. This guy, we have no idea what's on him. He just is. But he's going to have to be our spotter, melee, whatever you want to call it, with the Marauder, the Wolverine, and the Blackjack. Oh, we don't have enough tonnage now. Shit. So I guess the Blackjack has to go out, and this guy has to go in. Alright. So Medusa is our backup melee pilot, so she will pilot, or he, I think Medusa's a he. He will pilot the Mirage, Shades in the Wolverine, and Archangel in the Marauder, and I guess we're going to give this a shot. This assassin is a interesting mech. 640 armor, stealth. It's not bad for a stealth mech, really. 640 is not awful. Kind of curious to see how this bad boy works. So it's got, I don't think it's stealth. I think it has an ECM shield, so it could shield the whole group. But they're just going to central lock it, I would assume. Your target is the Inheritor Leader, responsible for the project to use the stealth battle mech to disseminate the Reunification War bioagent against their enemies. His name is Ramius, and he's the commander of their military forces on the planet. Local militia and the Taurians have their hands full trying to maintain order on the planet settlements, so you're the only force capable of bringing down this criminal to justice. Alright, let's see what happens. This could be good, this could be bad. Nice thing is that since it wasn't consecutive, there'll be an autosave before this. So if for some reason or other we manage to fuck it up, we can just go back and do it again. Alright. So let's take a look at this bad boy. So he's got 2 small lasers, a snub, he has 110 melee. Wow, he could be fun. And he is super... Look how fast this fucker is. Holy crap, look at that. Look at that sprint. Wow, look at that. That's a fast mech right there. He might very well be replacing that fire starter in a hurry. Alright, so we've got a bodyguard here. Our target is here. Bodyguards are there. Reinforcements are way the fuck over here. So we're going to have to go through the bodyguards. We want to stay to the left. Alright, let's go over here. And we want to stay in the ECM field if we can.
Moving to position.
Location confirmed.
Alright.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
So if we can cycle to the left of this, we might be able to get a shot on him without having to deal with everybody else. So let's cycle this bad boy around.
Onward.
Moving out.
Position confirmed.
Alright, let's go see what we can find here. Get you into that cover. We have enemy contact. There he is. What's he piloting? 75-ton mech. His bodyguard's in a 70-tonner.
Commander.
Alright.
Copy that.
Let's get around this corner here as much as we can.
Got it.
Alright. Alright, let's let them come to us. Or whatever they're gonna do. Alright. What do you got, buddies? Here comes one of them. It's a Warhammer. And a marauder. Alright. So let's get you up. And PPC, machine guns, double PPC, etc. That's going to be really bad. That marauder's really bad too. But let's see if we can get this guy out quick.
Engaging target.
Thy will be done.
Alright. He only has one shot. That kind of sucks.
Orders.
What do you need?
Alright, so I guess we have to go for him. Let's take him around the
Roger.
side. So I think he only has is the
Ready for
Warhammer
orders.
as a bodyguard. That's all I've seen so far. Alright, precision to the Marauder. And we're going straight to the head.
Target.
Oh! Goal! That's a 1 in 4 shot, but it's a shot, Bubby. It's a shot. Alright, where is this? Oh, fuck you with the evac! Alright, well, I guess we're going through the
Yes,
whole
Commander.
fucking world to get to it.
On the move.
Alright.
Commander.
Alright, you're gonna wait.
Yes, Commander.
You
Orders.
are also going to wait. Alright, we got enemies coming in, I'm sure. Alright. I'm gonna put a licking on him. You got jump jets, you could go behind him and snub him. You wanna do that? Snubby Bubby? Snubby Bubby!
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected. All weapons committed.
Oh, that hurt!
Yes, Commander.
Alright, can you get behind him too? No, you cannot. Oh, here comes somebody else. That is a catapult. Double LRM-15 catapult. Alright. So he's just gonna have to
Moving out.
move.
Got it.
Commander. Good to go.
Alright. Let's go ahead and multi-target this bad boy. Let's get something on this one. Oh, we got another guy over here too. Let's just spread it around. Alright, spread it around.
Locking on.
Catapult and a cicada so far.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
So we're not super worried about the assassin because he's not actually our mech yet, but our guy's still in there. So
I'm ready. Moving to position.
all right,
Let's see how you like this.
he didn't like it. Did not like it. Put him on the unsteady. All right, here comes the catapult from. Oh, that's not even the catapult. That's somebody else crushing the assassin from behind. He's got a lot of evasion pips though.
Warning. Enemy in rear
Alright.
arc.
So this guy's unsteady, but he's about to move. I can move and... Oh, he's gonna turn around and blast him!
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
That hurt. Alright.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
So you're going down, buddy. I don't know how yet, but you're definitely going down. Alright.
Waiting for my opening.
So you can't get a back shot on him. But you can get to here. That's not going to give you a shot. That's not going to give it to you, so we're going to go right like this.
Coordinates received.
And and send.
Let's see how you like this.
He didn't like it.
Commander.
And let's keep working on that side.
Roger that. Affirmative.
Alright, that is a lot of unsteady. That's good. That's good.
Reporting critical hit.
Alright, here comes that cicada. Alright. So you could shoot from here, but you can't. You could go behind. You're not currently stealth or ECM protected. So I think your move is you could jump and shoot. You kind of have to get somewhere safer. Let's go ahead and take you into the water. That's a lot of evasion pips. Holy crap. Alright. Here comes the Warhammer backing up, which is fine. Missing Medusa.
I'm here.
Alright. Move you up. Put you in a bubble. Alright, you got a cicada, a Warhammer who you can't take down yet, and a catapult. Alright, I think we go... Yeah, let's go Warhammer head.
Welcome to my Alpha Strike.
There you go. Got him. So there are 2 bodyguards. Catapult's
One left
probably the other
target.
one. So they're going to
Warning.
sensor lock him, which
Enemy
is just
sensor lock
fine.
detected.
And here comes the catapult to shoot him. Still got a lot of evasion pips. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
So let's wait.
Orders.
What are you going to do? You could run over here to the cicada, I think. It's probably worth it. Yeah, let's do that.
I copy.
Give him somebody to play with. And we'll wait for you to go. So I think there's 3 units left. Alright, Cicada's gonna run into our little thingy, little bubble here. And we can get around. I think it's a back shot, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a side. That's a back, but I think the side's probably where we want to go.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Give him the side. Well, that's going to be our back, though. Alright, front it is. Or
Commander.
you just back you up. Lay a smackdown on that cicada right here. Oh, shit. Alright, that is not nearly enough. Alright, set your locket.
Sensors locked on.
And you're going to have to do it.
Engaging physical attack.
There goes the right torso.
Enemy
some
mech.
small lasers.
Critical damage detected.
Yeah, this might be our new scout-ish guy. He's really nice.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so we can't shoot anybody except that guy.
Acknowledged.
So let's do it. Get rid of him.
Firing all weapons.
Alright, so 3 guys left on the board. We can do
Hope
this.
we can salvage that.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Alright, here comes the catapult. Some little something for you. Yeah, when they shoot you, don't they? Gotta keep moving.
Warning. Armor low.
Orders.
Alright. Wolverine is gonna get into that and go after the
Copy that.
catapult.
Standing by.
And you, my friend, get on up here. Load it up. Put it in for 60. Alright, you need just basically to gain. We're just going to give you as many evasion pips as you can and keep you out of trouble here. Alright, here comes the rest of the crew. That's probably the rest of the cicadas, guys.
I'm showing minor damage.
I live to serve.
Alright. We definitely do not need a catapult.
Confirmed.
Alright, he is not dead.
Oh, I like that shot.
Alright, there's an Orion up there. That's fine. So an Orion, a catapult, and something else. Very angry catapult at that.
Yes, Commander.
Saw a spot. There it is.
On the move.
Wow, why is this so little? It's crazy. Obstructed and moves. Okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it anyways.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Can almost get him locked down.
Yep.
Let's give him something to
On
shoot
my
at
way.
up here.
Double time.
That's another Archer. And an Orion, as we said. And why don't you go ahead and put him down.
Engaging physical attack.
Took out the torso as well.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And we're gonna get a knockdown on top of that. Just hate that assassin, don't they? Hate him.
I'm receiving you.
Alright. So this guy's gonna get back up at some point,
On my way.
and we're not gonna let him.
Affirmative.
Alright, bodyguards are out.
Enemy down.
Orders.
Alright. Let's keep moving up here. And I don't know who our next... Well, that Archer is apparently hard to hit, so let's go for the Orion next.
Firing a full salvo.
Orders.
Let's do that. Load up the gun.
Acknowledged.
Good job. Assassin is not going to do anything yet. Alright, he's going to run around here and do absolutely nothing.
Commander?
And Marauder. Let's go ahead and see if you can take this guy down.
Cry havoc.
Almost. He hasn't gone yet, so we'll wait. And the Archer's going to
Warning.
sensor lock, which
Enemy
is just
sensor
what I
lock
wanted you to do.
detected.
Let's get in here. Pop that snub into a side. Give him some sensor repaired.
Commander.
Right.
Copy that.
And go.
Firing all weapons.
Nice, nice, nice.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. So you're coming behind this guy, you're coming to the side of this guy. Whatever you do, though, is not going to give you a lot of evasion pips. This is probably better. But that's the guy that you're going to kill. So let's go right here. See what you can do. Got the LRM explosion to take out the left torso.
Oh, yeah.
And the assassin could just come in and just take this guy right in the front. How many hit points does he have left in that center torso? 40. Yeah, let's do it.
Engaging physical attack.
Put 110 into something, but not the center. Alright, so he didn't go down. There comes a stray shot from whatever that was. That's probably the Orion, I think it was.
Orders?
Yep, that was the Orion. See if you can finish him.
Punching all the buttons.
Nice.
Are there none who can stand before me?
There are none who can stand before you. You are correct,
Order.
sir. And pop him in the side again.
Good to go.
And in the side again.
Ooh.
And go ahead and call shot that to slow him down. And maybe finish him. Done.
Target destroyed.
Alright, I think that's it.
Mission successful.
See what we get out of this bad boy. We have gotten the revenge on the guy who started the pox. Alright. 320 grand. Whole bunch of kills for Archangel. Alright, so we picked up a full Marauder UNK, which is fine. Warhammer UNK is probably more interesting. I've been kind of wanting one. Ooh, and it's a heavy melee Warhammer. Yeah, bring that baby on. And a double plus flamer, double plus medium laser, double plus PPC, SRM 6, jump jets. Okay, so we're taking the Warhammer though, because first of all, like the plus 20% damage if he still has that, which I'm sure he does. It's kind of cool. So let's see what happens with this bad boy. We picked up a piece of the Marauder as well, a piece of the Cicada. We got the double plus PPC. All right. So if we downgrade, I don't know how we fit this stuff in. I don't know how we fit it into a 210 if it's a 40-ton assassin and a 45-ton blackjack. That's 85 out of 210. That leaves us with 125 left. We don't have a, unless we could bring 55.
That
Yeah, it
mech
could work.
you wanted is back online.
All right. So we're going to send the Grasshopper down, bring in that Warhammer. Decimass, Part 3. If you can believe it, the local government ordered Brother Ramius released and publicly thanked him and the inheritors for their efforts in containing the pox outbreak. They completely ignored Professor Bambo's accusations. Honestly, if you show up with a name like Professor Bambo, you're probably just going to get laughed out. This doesn't surprise me that much. We haven't actually gotten a smoking gun in this case, and with the amount of rumors flying through on such a crisis situation, we just weren't too convincing. Plus, the Creed ideology is shared by many government officials, most likely the ones who freed him are in league with the inheritors. And are we forgetting who we were dealing with in the first place? Professor Bamboo claimed the inheritors were behind the ghost mechs being used to disperse the nerve agent based solely on data correlation. I wouldn't put much stock on his scientific work, since this evidence is circumstantial at best. Yeah, but this is the guy who also believes in mech HPG portals. I've been reading his stuff lately, and that inheritor story might be a fabrication as well. I was too ready to believe him, and we would have paid more attention than we should have paid more attention than Dr. Murad. Well, we were all hoodwinked here, Yang. Professor Bamboo might as well have been responsible for accidentally discovering and releasing the bioweapon while prospecting for lost tech, and now he's trying to hide his involvement by blaming Brother Ramius and the inheritors. A patient zero for the original variant of the Decimass is a most likely probability, but I doubt Bamboo was solely responsible. I've been going through Lord Carosa's reports, and there are also other systems that he didn't visit with recent plague outbreaks, and no records of ghost mechs involved. So he definitely cherry-picked the data to fit his claims. Something or someone else was at work here. We may never know. Or perhaps both Bambo and the Inheritors are involved on it, and now they're blaming one another. I've also heard references to this being an inner sphere covert attack on the periphery. They're likely just rumors, but that kind of gossip spreads like wildfire on a dry prairie in this location of space. We, like everyone else, just don't know what's really happening. Looks like we can't do much about it at this point, so let's all brace for the epidemic to pass through us. Alright. Got another million C-bills and our fancy assassin that we brought out there.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Alright, so let's go ahead and send down the Wolverine. Okay, so if we bring these guys, this guy and this guy, that's 85. And I think we could bring the Warhammer and the Wolverine and fit it in. 85 and 150 and 125 and 85 is 210, so that'll work. Let's do that. So we are going to send down the Firestarter. He's been good to us, man. He's been so good to us. Alright, let's take a look at what we got of these mechs here before we end this episode. Got some new cool shit. Let's take a look. What we got? Alright, this Warhammer runs optimized capacitors, as you would expect, plus 20% energy damage. That's their standard quirk. Also running triple plus stability mod on him with a PPC, some machine guns, medium laser SRM6, another triple plus with 60 melee damage, another PPC, medium laser MG heat sinks. So his base damage is 100, and he's got plus 60 from the arm mods. So that's fine. Not super exciting. I'm not sure I would keep him that way, but the assassin is running stub, ECM. He's got a sword. The sword is plus 60 damage in his left arm. So it's just plus 60 damage. Okay, so it's the same as all the other stuff. And he also has the intercept system. He's running, looks like 7 jump jets. Is that really right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jump jets. Wow. So we could set this guy up with that sword and a bunch of machine guns and run and jump and stay away. It could be fun. It could be fun. We can see how that goes. Alright. So when we return, let's go look at the shop before we go. Anything exciting here where we flew over here and didn't check anything out? Another full assassin, Centurion, Commando, Phoenix Hawk, Quick Draw, Vulcan, another Warhammer piece. Nothing else of excitement here. Alright, that's it. So, when we return, we will figure out where we're going next. I have a feeling that there's going to be another part of this story that pops up very soon, and we'll probably be heading there. If not, we might even head back into Mad Cat Who Walks Through Walls and try that again. So, we will figure out where we're going next when we return. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm curious to see where this goes now. So, if you have not already, please do like and subscribe, and OBG out.